Yo, what's up guys? My name is Cody. Welcome back to Cody's Calls here on YouTube. Today is going to be the full card breakdown of UFC 300. This historical event absolutely stacked from the first fight to the last fight. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Starting with the first fight on this card, Cody of Garbrandt taking on Deivson Figueiredo. This is the craziest prelim opener I've ever seen, and it just shows you how absolutely stacked this card is. But I'm actually going to be siding with the underdog here, Cody Garbrandt. I think the only way he loses this fight is by getting knocked out due to his chin being absolutely chocked. And Figueiredo hasn't knocked someone out since 2020. Figgy might try to take him to the mat, but coming up a division, fighting here at Cody's bantamweight, I don't know if it'll be that easy to get him down. And if we're on the feet for $300,000 bonus from Dana, give me Cody No Love to get this fight done by knockout. Moving up the card, we have Jim Miller taking out Bobby Green, and this one's a coin flip in my opinion. I think Bobby Green's coming back a little too soon from his last knockout against Jalin Turner. Jim Miller is an absolute legend of the sport. He's fought on UFC 100, he fought on UFC 200, and here we are, UFC 300. Jim fucking Miller is what they call him. And I got a couple notes written down here. If Jim Miller gets on the inside and maybe gets his hands locked and takes him down, I think that'd be very good for him. I don't know if he wants to stand on the feet with Bobby Green. Bobby Green's very elusive. He's got that. He fights with his hands down. But I think that can also benefit him if Jim Miller tries to take him down, because if his hands are already down to his fight style, his hands are all the way down next to his sides. It could also help him defend a takedown for Jim. And I think if they stay on the feet. And there's something called a green zone, a yellow zone, and a red zone. A green zone meaning, they're saying from distance. I like to compare it to like Adesanya fighting from like that range. Yellow zone meaning, you're a little bit closer. And red, you're straight brawling. If Bobby Green stays in the green zone the whole time in this fight, I think he gets it done. So yeah, I'm going to side with Bobby Green to get this one done. I'm going to take knockout, but I'm only taking knockout because of those $300,000 bonuses. So give me Bobby Green inside the distance. Moving up the card, we have Jessica Andrade taking on Marina Rodriguez. And I'm going to side with the slight underdog here in Marina Rodriguez, being the more overall better fighter in my opinion. Jessica Andrade has more power, but we're not in the apex. And if we're in the apex, I take the grappler, I take the power. But if we're in the big cage, give me the better striker. Give me the more length. Give me Marina Rodriguez by decision, because I don't think she's getting a finish. Moving up the card, Jalin Turner taking on Renato Moicano. And a couple notes I read down this fight is Jalin Turner, we always talk about it, absolutely massive for this division. He's like 6'4", 6'5" for lightweight, which is absolutely absurd. And we have Renato Moicano, who loves money. And you heard Dana, $300,000 for a bonus. I don't know, man. Everyone's on Turner, and I think Turner will probably get it done, but I don't care. Give me Renato Moicano by submission. Moving up the card, Diego Lopes taking on Sodiq Yusuff, and this Diego guy is just taking the UFC by storm, man. He's an absolute star. His first fight against Movsar Evloev, he almost finished him by like 3 different subs, arm bar, knee bar. This man is dangerous on the feet, on the ground. And Sodiq Yusuff is good. He's got more experience than Lopes does in the UFC, but I don't really think that matters here. I think Sodiq's also a slow starter. Lopes comes out blazing. Give me Lopes, give me by finish, knockout or submission inside the distance. Let's get it. Moving up the card, guys, we got Holm taking on Kayla Harrison, and this fight doesn't make too much sense for me. It kind of just looks like a Kayla Harrison. They're just feeding her a 42-year-old Holm that is probably on the back of her career. She's 42 years old. I don't think she's going to be fighting much longer. Kayla Harrison, 16-1. Her making her UFC debut. Also her bantamweight debut as well. She used to fight at 155. She cut 20 pounds for this fight. She made weight today also. So, just give me Kayla Harrison to get this one done. Maybe finish, but I'm going to side with the decision. Moving up the card, we got Calvin Kattar taking on the former bantamweight champ, Aljamain Sterling. And, another one of these strikers taking on the grappler. Bigger cage, but I think I'm going to go against my grain again. Because Calvin Kattar's coming off that nasty knee injury. He hasn't fought in a couple years. But Aljamain Sterling is a beast at grappling. Not the best wrestler, but if this guy takes your bag, man, he will strangle you out. And yeah, I think Calvin's gonna have to stuff a lot of attempts here. But the second Sterling gets him up against the cage, gets a single leg, I really think he's going to take him down. And once he takes him down, I don't think he'll take him down more than once or twice because I think he'll finish him if he gets him down at all. But if Sterling cannot get him to the ground, Kattar will finish him on the feet and probably knock his ass out. But give me Aljo, give me the grappler, give me Aljamain by Sterling submission. Moving up the card, we have former light heavyweight champion Jiri Prochazka taking on Aleksandar Rakic. And I'm actually going to be siding with the Jiri side, but don't get it twisted. Aleksandar Rakic is a beast. He's got very good kicks. And we saw Jiri's fight against Pereira. He could not stop the calf kicks of Pereira. And I get it. Pereira's kicks are a different level. But Rakic has very good kicks too. But I think that's one thing that's going to hurt Rakic here is Jiri is so unorthodox, man. He does all these different movements. You cannot read what he's going to do. And I think that makes Jiri very dangerous because Rakic is going to be a little hesitant, I feel like. But yeah, I'm gonna side with Jiri on this one. Once again, close fight. But I'm going to go with Jiri Prochazka finish. Submission or knockout, whichever one he gets. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. First fight on the UFC 300 main card. Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage. Huh. Yeah, Bo Nickal by whatever way he wants. I don't know why this is on the main card, but let's go to the next fight. Moving up the card, we have Charles do Bronx Oliveira taking on Arman Tsarukyan. This fight is going to be absolute fireworks, man. And I'm taking Charles do Bronx Oliveira to get this one done. I got a couple things I written down for this fight. Of course, Arman is absolutely dangerous everywhere. He's got insane cardio, but he's got to survive this first round with Charles. And you know how dangerous Charles is in the first round. He's got very good Muay Thai. So in the clinch, if they get in the clinch, he's got the knees. He's got very good hooks. And he's got so much power. And did I mention he's got the most submissions in lightweight history? Man, give me Charles do Bronx to get a finish over Arman. Another thing I want to bring up is, you know, he wants that rematch with Islam. He's beat everyone in the division except Islam. So after he finishes Arman here, we'll have a rematch with Charles do Bronx and Islam Makhachev for the lightweight strap. Give me Charles to get this one done by knockout. Moving up the card, we have the BMF fight. Man, Justin Gaethje taking on Max Holloway. This fight is unreal. This fight is just going to be an absolute banger. But I'm going to side with Max Holloway to get this one done, man. Justin Gaethje, we already know he's got the most power, all this shit. But he's not very technical. And yes, he can land, the lucky punch that knocks out Holloway, knocks him down. But Holloway's never been knocked down. He's never been finished in the UFC. And I think if we get to rounds 3, 4, and 5, Gaethje's going to have a very hard time to catch him. Holloway's very elusive. He's gonna have the speed advantage. Yes, Gaethje will have the power advantage, but I'm gonna side here with Max Holloway to get it done by rounds 3, 4, 5 knockout over Justin Gaethje to be the BMF strap holder. Moving right up the card, we are at the co-main event in the women's strawweight for the strap. Weili Zhang taking on Xiaonan. And I got to side with the champ. She is an absolute unit. She's a beast. She can take anyone down she wants. She can stand and strike. I will say she does not want to strike with Xiaonan here because Yao's got very good striking, very good power. But, man, I don't know who's beating Zhang other than Rose by that kick to the head. So I'll make this one short and sweet. Give me Weili. Give me her inside the distance, knockout or submission to stay the strawweight champ. Moving up the card, we are here at the final fight of UFC 300, the main event. Alex Pereira taking on Jamal Hill for the light heavyweight strap. And I'm taking Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill by knockout is my official pick. I got a couple notes that I've written down for this one. Pereira really doesn't like pressure, and that's all Jamal Hill does. He will get in his face. Pereira does not like that pressure. Jamal Hill's got very good power. And I think he's going to put Pereira out. Maybe first round, maybe second round. They may come out and be a little cautious in the first round. But Jamal Hill never lost the belt. He vacated due to an Achilles injury. And I think Jamal Hill is going to be hungry and get right in Pereira's face. He has got to watch out for that left hook coming in, though. Pereira's left hook is absolutely nasty. But give me Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. Give me knockout. Guys, that's going to be it for my UFC 300 breakdowns and predictions. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you could leave a like, leave me a comment. Who do you think is going to win in this UFC 300 main event? Once again, guys, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.